putting on shoes, taking off shoes. That's what Mr. Rogers did. But I wear different shoes to the gym, and then I wear my lifters when I'm lifting, but I have basically they're, I don't know, CrossFit type shoes. Let me show you. So these are Born Primitive, really awesome. They got a wide toe box. But yeah, I changed shoes because when you do Olympic lifting, or, you know, if you want to lift heavy, you need lifters. These are lifters, you know, how tall that heel is. It's not educational on shoes, just giving you an idea of why I'm changing shoes. But I already started warming up, and I'm so excited. I had a terrible day yesterday with my lifting because my knee and my leg, but it's now gotten better. Today I was actually getting to almost a full squat without it really screaming at me, so I cannot wait to lift today. Now, I am going to take it easy. I am still going to take it easy because I know I could hurt myself, but it was an injury right here, and it felt like it was going to tear off the bone. Yesterday I explained why it happened, and now I know what I do wrong, or what I did wrong. Basically, my IT band from here to here was so tight it's pulling my knee out, which strained the outside, I don't know, whatever, ligament or muscle, and I couldn't even squat. So it was last Monday that I did it, and then couldn't squat, like literally the next day, could not squat at all. But I rolled out the IT band. That means really stretch this out so that I actually can, I'm gonna change up, there we go. So the IT band was keeping my knee from keeping in. So when I would squat down, the IT band is so tight that it kept pulling my knee out, which pulled my knee out, which strained this. Ugh. So a whole week of not working out, which is terrible. What is that? The Shining movie. Like, how does he say it? It's like, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Yeah, that was, ow, 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 ow. Okay, that hurts. Take it easy. Without lifting makes Dustin a dull boy. Makes me not happy. So now that I'm back to lifting, I feel so much better. Last week, I came into the gym, just rolled out with the foam roller, mashed. Actually, this is what I did. I got a kettlebell, I was laying on my side, put the kettlebell on the IT band, I don't know, like 40 pounds, and just let it sit there. It hurts so bad. The first day, second day felt better, third day felt better, fourth day I could barely feel any pain, so glad to have my buddy Neil, who is Backworks. He really figures out, he said, hey, your problem's here, but it's not there, it's up here. Like, really? All right. So he helped me figure out how to fix it. But now, see, I can get deep into the squat now, which is better. Monday, I couldn't even do this. No, sorry, Tuesday, the day after. I couldn't even get down that low. So I'm gonna do power again today because I do not want to be too fast on my drop. Because who knows? I mean, it's still very problematic, and I do not want to injure it again. The last thing I want to do is take another week off because I was stupid and came back too early, which I've done before. So I try not to do that. Try to be smart. But I feel, other than this, like I feel great. When you're working out every day, 5 days a week, for 6 months straight, you get really achy and sore. But all the resting I've been doing, I feel fantastic. Like my body's like, I haven't worked out for a week or 2 weeks. This is so great. As soon as I get down, my knee has to come out because if I don't, it starts to hurt. So, but it's 10 times better than yesterday, or at least I think so. All right, let me do some snatch balances. I won't go too low. That's not bad. I feel it right there. But the only way to really get healed from injury is to get blood flowing to that area. And the only way to get blood flowing to that area is by actively doing that movement to get the ligaments and muscles working. if I just sat on the couch, I would definitely not, for like an entire week, instead of actively trying to recover it, if I just sat on the couch, yeah, the pain would go away, but I would be so much worse off because I'd have so much, what would you call it, scar tissue, limitations, all that stuff. I learned that a long time. I've done it before, where I sat around, and that was terrible because when I went back to lift, I was so stiff and could not do anything, and then I hurt it again. So the best way to get better faster is to get blood through it, and that's by pushing it further than it wants to go. So one thing I'm gonna show you. So this is kind of my gauge, or not kind of, is my gauge. Let me raise up YouTube a little bit. Here's my gauge for my leg. So what happened, it was hurt so bad I could barely even squat, but my gauge would be, first I'd pick my leg up to get it on here, and even just this was hurting right here. So I would make myself, like that would start to hurt, like on Tuesday I'd be like, oh, that hurts so bad. But I would keep doing it over like day after day after day. Eventually it got further and further and further. And then now, there we go, I can put all my weight on it. I still feel it right there, but it feels so much better. Like it's not screaming at me now. I do feel pains here and there, but it's like 10 times better than when it was, Tuesday of last week, a week ago. And that's the only way to get better. My opinion is actually that's just my opinion. It's literally the only way to get better. Get blood through it. Get blood. Blood is what heals your body. All right. So, I'm not going to be doing any heavy squats because that's what caused it. I still need time, but I get to do snatch and clean and jerk. I'll do some squats, but it won't be heavy. All right. I think that's a little tight. Give me 1 second to figure out why this is so tight. Okay. So, yesterday I got to 185 on snatch. Did once or twice, but I was really feeling my technique fall apart. I'm gonna start with a little lighter weight because of how my leg is. But I got to 185 and my technique was starting to degrade because I couldn't squat into the right position. So I stopped because I'd rather go patiently instead of hurting something else in the future or during that day, because if your technique's off, you can cause problems. As you see that I got hurt because my technique was off, because when I was squatting down, my knee did that because of the IT band. So I stopped at only 185. I'd much rather heal than push myself and hurt myself and take another week off. Excuse me, I gotta blow my nose. Sorry. Wish there's a way to mute my microphone, but there's not. All right, so we're gonna do, what's this, 115 snatch, just to get, come on, stupid weight, get the bar muscle moving. Man, I tightened that thing really tight, didn't I? Need my chalk. But I appreciate you guys watching. This is commitment. It's so much easier to lift without going live, especially all the talking. I didn't realize I would talk this much, but apparently I do when the camera's on. But I made a commitment. I thought, man, what a terrible time to go live when I actually injured myself. But this is day 88. And I'm going for an entire year. So if you make a commitment to yourself. You're going to do it. You have to do it. It's very easy. Hold on, I'm going to hit the snatch. I feel that. That hurts a little bit. Just slowly getting in that position. If you make a commitment to yourself or anybody, you have to follow through with that commitment. It's much easier to give up on a commitment you make to yourself. Because, yeah, you let yourself down, but you forget about it quick. You make a commitment to somebody else, they'll remind you that you did not follow through your commitment. So, but it's more important to follow through on the commitments you make to yourself. Why is that? Because if you give up on yourself, then you give up on your opportunity for growth, for change, for getting better and stronger. So the last commitment, it's the easiest one to give up on, but the one you should never give up on is when you commit to yourself. So I committed to going live with my lifting every day, 5 days a week for an entire year. I could have given up. In fact, I was really tempted to give up. I was like, ugh. Took an entire week off, multiple weeks, and it's going to take me forever to get healed. But I said, no, don't stop going live just because it's not working out the way you want it to. You keep going live because you made a commitment to yourself to do something. Do not give up on the commitments you make to yourself. Because if you do not give up on the easy commitments to give up on, then you won't give up on the important commitments you make. So there's one thing I realize is that people who are flaky, they give up on their commitments. They don't stay my close inner circle friendship very, very often or very much. Actually kind of just, they become flaky for whatever reason because they can't stay to a commitment. And so just the way it is, I keep moving and I don't let that drag you down. So, but the people who keep commitments are people that are successful, and I want to stay around those people. So I want to be the type of person that I want to be around, somebody who takes care of their commitments, follows through. Because yeah, it would have been so easy just to stop going live because I'm hurt and all that, but because I know I'd still lift. It's not the fact of lifting. I'd still lift, make myself, and have fun doing it. The hard part's not the lifting, it's the going live. Even though it's not hard, I can't say it's hard, but it's just one extra thing, which is so much easier to not go live. Okay, let me go a little lower on this power. So I still can't really sit fully in the squat for the snatch, but it's getting better. All right, let me see if I can go a little lower. That wasn't bad. No, that was pretty good. Very excited about that. All right, here we go. Let's see. What weight am I going to? So it's feeling so much better than yesterday. That's for sure. Yesterday was feeling a little irritating to me because first day back felt very. You know, it's funny when you go on vacation, you take time off from working out. Your body knows it, and then your body says, "Ooh, I'm on vacation. I don't have to keep all these muscles built up, the cardio built up. I'm going to go ahead and slack off or rest." Well, actually, what it comes down to is recovering. Then, after recovering, I got to grab another 5 in 1 second. After you're recovering, it gets to be like, oh, I don't need these anymore. So I haven't reached that point, but definitely when your muscles are on vacation, all the water built up, you know, muscles are mostly made up of water. You know, it releases that out, so you don't need it anymore. So it kind of, your strength dies down. But the thing is, it's not your entire strength is not gone. You did not gain all that muscle in a week. You won't lose it in a week. So just keep that in mind. That's why rest is very good. All right, so we're only doing 155. No, sorry, that's 165. So I'm working my way back up. Definitely feels better than yesterday. I'll keep going until I feel my form degrade or get worse because I don't want to hurt myself. So here we go. 165. Oh, that hurts. Hurts a little, but I'm okay. My right leg is still not able to squat down, but let's try it. At least I'm pulling it pretty high for a power. I felt on the pull, I can't remember at which point, was it a takeoff? But it was something where all of a sudden I felt like my leg talked to me, say, hey, remember me down here? You don't want to make me mad again, do you? Nope, I do not. So let me see how I can fix that. That was better. I think when I let my knee go out on the lift up, I think it's when it causes that problem. So I'm doing triples because it's lower weight and I'm not going to get heavy because of my leg. So I was thinking about doing doubles, but I need more reps at lower weights because I won't be able to get to the higher weights. But I'm so glad. Feeling much better from a week ago. A week ago, could not even bend my knee. Now, look what I'm doing. So good. Feeling okay. So 165 feels good. Should go 185. I normally would go up to 185, so we go to 185 and see what happens. Where did my music go? Music is gone. Let me see if I can get it. There we go. Next song. All right, 185. Super pumped. Yesterday this felt like garbage. Absolute garbage. Whereas now, who knows? It might be better. But because I didn't go live last week doesn't mean I didn't come to the gym. I actually came every single day. Normally I take Thursdays and Sundays off to let my body recover. But since I wasn't really even working out, just rolling, air squats, pushing my leg past where it does, or pushing it to where it doesn't want to go to get that flexion back. I was coming every day, but I figured it'd be terribly boring just have me recover. I mean, maybe it might be good for somebody to learn how to do it, but I don't know. Drop me a comment if you want me to explain a little bit more how I rehabbed it to where in a week from an injury that they might have said, hey, you need surgery, to now being back into it. Drop me a comment. I'll see if that's something you guys want. I just figured it'd be boring. So I did not. Oh, another thing is absolutely humbling. You know, I'm going to get 185. The guys in my mastermind, it's a business mastermind, friends and, friend mastermind. But anyways, they asked me if I was wearing my jorts today or yesterday. I said, nope. Why didn't you wear your jorts? I'll give you an answer in just a second. 185. That felt much better than yesterday, so I'm very happy with that. My knee's still not going the way I want it. So let's try it again. My knee, come on. Come on, knee. A little better. Still feeling okay. Not where I want to be, but better than yesterday. I'll do one more. And I'll explain why I did not wear jorts and how very humbling everything's going on. Whew. That was just okay. The last one is a little worse than the other ones. But I'm going to go up to 195. Yeah, so yesterday my guys in my mastermind asked me if I wore jorts. Because I was driving home from the gym, they saw me driving. Hey, you wear your jorts? Anyways, I said, nope. I only wear jorts when I'm feeling strong. And yesterday, lifting 40% of my max, and that's the top amount that I could do or I can't do anymore. It was very humbling. And then I realized it's another reason why I didn't want to go live, because it was very humbling not being able to lift, especially just rehabbing something. So very humbling. But praise the Lord, humbling is absolutely amazing. In fact, I read the Bible multiple times a day. The Bible says that God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble. So when I see that, it's like, I don't want God opposing me, like literally being against me, so I need to be humble. So this is definitely something that humbled me. Who knows, maybe it was 100% necessary for me to be humbled. I don't know. But either way, I take humility from the Lord and humbling from the Lord very seriously. And I'm very blessed by the humbling. All right, 195. Let's just see how we do. 185 felt good, but I haven't gone this heavy since I got hurt, so let's just try it. I might just do one or two. By the time the third one, my form got a little off on the 185. All right, knee. There we go. Get a little bit lower. Oh. Hurts, but almost there. It's great. All right, 195. Nope. You see, form was way off. That was terrible. Because I can't squat right, can't get my knee underneath me, that didn't feel good. Should I try it again? I mean, I didn't get hurt. No, there's always tomorrow. See, you'll find, or you'll see with me, it's not underdoing anything, because I don't know how to underdo things. I only know how to overdo things. And that's very good until it's not. And then you overdo things, and then it gets to be not a good thing. That's probably how I got hurt. So, I want to go to 205. I want to go heavier. It's so physically hard for me to stop there, but what was worse? It's called, well, before I get to what was worse, it's delayed gratification. Putting off for the future something that's great for a small, good thing today. So I put off lifting heavy. I'm not going to get hurt. Hopefully not going to get hurt. And I'll be able to come back tomorrow. What was terrible was take an entire week because of an injury and not lift. I'd much rather just take a quick little pause, come back tomorrow, and get better, stronger, let it heal more, rather than take a whole nother week, maybe 2 weeks off. All right, I'm gonna do some cleans, focus on the catch. Oh, that hurt. I don't know what that is right there. Meaning, on the lift off, what did I do that caused it? I felt that pain as soon as I took off. Was my knee out? This is just what I do. I'm really just talking through, like thinking out loud. What caused my leg to hurt on snatch? I didn't feel like that. Okay, that feels okay. Maybe my knee was out. I'm gonna have to watch it again. Interesting. Okay, let me try it again. Let me see if I can fix that form so it doesn't hurt. Well, I went so much slower, so I didn't give my knee a chance to do something stupid. I think the first one I was trying to rip the bar off the ground. I mean, it's not heavy, so it makes it feel like you can just rip it off the ground. Okay, let's try it again. Nice and slow. Okay. I felt it briefly there on the takeoff before I got to my knee. And then grounded my knee, felt something there. Let me try it again. Let me see what I'm doing wrong. Now, it's not injuring it. It's just I notice it. So if I was injuring it, I'd stop. Oh, it's because my knee is out. I mean, look at that. That's what it is. I know it's what it is, but now I just caught myself. But when my knee's in, it hurts because my knee is still trying to heal. Or my lower leg is trying to heal. So let's just try to do it right. Keep that knee in. Didn't even feel it. That's definitely what it is. Now, I think it's also my groin is not pulling my knee in, so I gotta figure out how to get that stronger. All right, let's do it again. Okay, see, my knee's already doing that. It's twisting. Come on, foot. There we go. Nope, didn't even feel it. Feel it on the, coming down on the jerk, probably because it's just tender. Doesn't feel like I'm injuring it. Maybe I should hold off on the jerk, because I do feel that when I'm going up. Not like I'm causing the pain, it's just sensitive or tender. So it's a little spike of pain to my brain. Another good reason to go live is I gave this video when I hurt myself, excuse me, to my buddy Neil, who's really good at fixing people's problems. Not like a surgeon cutting open where it hurts. No, he figures out where the problem is, because your symptom is not the problem. My symptom was it hurt. Symptom was it hurt right down here. This is where it hurt, but that was not the problem. Problem was my IT man, and he said, hey, he fixed this. Your injury will go away over time, and you won't cause it again. I said, okay. Why did I get on talking about that? There was a reason, I can't remember. I'll remember in just a minute. But yeah, figuring out what the actual problem is, not the symptom. Like I actually had, I'm gonna pause for a second, let my knee rest a little bit. But I actually had big problems with my knee. And Neil helped me to realize that my knee, even though my foot was straight, my knee would be out. So I could have my, I don't know if you can see that, but like this is face where you see my knee. So this is straight, but my foot would be straight, but my knee would be like that. And so that's the same exact thing how I got hurt. But I realized he was saying that my glute right here, the piriformis muscle, was so tight that it made my knee do that, even though my foot was pointed the wrong way. So that's how it would injure my knee. He helped me to figure that out, that it's not my knee that's the problem. It's my, not hip, but the piriformis muscle pulling my knee out. That felt much better. So we fixed that piriformis muscle by fixing what I do every day. So give you an example of what that would look like. So a piriformis muscle is this muscle running from here to here, and it's pulling this way, wants your knee to do that. You have your groin muscle keeping your leg going this way. Well, this was so tight because I'd stand like this, or I'd sleep like this on my back or on my stomach, and it would keep that piriformis muscle shortened. So it got tighter and tighter and tighter. Then I got more problems with my nerves. Fixed that by not doing that. Laying straight, keep my legs straight. So wherever the problem is, it's probably not, or the symptom, it's not the problem, most likely. That felt good. Stop doing the jerk. That doesn't feel good with the jerk. Do it again, 185. But more than likely, surgeons will say, hey, you have a problem with your knee? Let's just cut it open. Cut it open and stitch it back together. Nope. Just because that's where the symptom is, doesn't mean that's where the problem that's causing it. So, yep. You gotta learn what's the problem. What happened there? I felt that. Let me see. Yeah, my right foot's just a little farther out. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Get set. Keep that knee in. Not out. Come on, knee in. Much better. Oh, don't jerk. I was gonna jerk. Every time I clean, I have to do the jerk. Okay, let me squat down and see what happens. See, even right now, my foot wants to do that because it's sore. Let's see. Feet are twisting just a little bit. That's actually, I'm not all the way down on my left side, I'm all the way down that way. Right side, I'm almost there. Woo. Felt that. There we go. I haven't been in this position. I'm all the way down. Crazy. Praise the Lord. It hurts, but I'm pushing it beyond where it wants to be. Oh, I can't really just stand up because it's tight. Use my left leg because my right leg's a little tight. Ooh. Ooh, now my right leg is really talking to me. But that's how you get it better, is by working it past where it wants to go. And then tomorrow it heals. I'm not going to do any more cleans because I've been noticing it a lot more painful on my leg right here. Now, what was interesting, the week before I got injured, I think it was a 245, maybe 255 snatch, 295 clean and jerk, and it felt great. I made myself stop because this is the first week back from deload week. So I know my strength is not gone. It's just when something hurts, it makes your entire body not perform the way you want it to. Well, obviously because you don't want to make it worse. Oh, okay. Well, I might as well do some squats. I'm already here. Let's see how my squats feel. Probably gonna feel not great, but hopefully better than yesterday. Hopefully every day is better than yesterday. All right, so I should just do the bar first. Be smart, don't do your normal, stupid thinking of, hey, I feel great. I'm gonna turn around, face outside. I feel great, let's go ahead and lift very heavy. Nope, that's a stupid way to do it. It's a way to get yourself hurt. Tuesday, I could not even do the bar. In fact, I could not even get past down here. But, no, that hurts a little bit. There we go, keep that knee in. Keep that knee in, get lower. I'm way past parallel, which is great. Still hurts, so I'm taking it easy. I'm way far forward than I normally would be. I'd more be upright, but I can't get down that low because of how my knee is, but it's much, much better. Like I'm almost 100% down, almost there. Oh, that hurt. Don't go fast. This is dumb. I was just trying to get back to my normal speed of squatting. That was stupid. But very humbling going from my normal max down to just the bar. That's never fun. Never fun, but necessary. I know I pushed my body so much further, so I'll share it with you what I was doing. It was ever since September of last year, this is April, until mid-March is when I really realized I was doing myself harm. I'd work out like I normally do, 5 days a week, very intense, get to at least 85% every day on snatch, clean and jerk, and squats and strict press. Hitting low. And so I did it for so long. What is that? September, October, November, December, January, February, into March. That's 6 months. 5 days a week. And then I took a week off to go play golf. Then took a week off at Christmas because I felt like my body needed it. And then my body was forced to take another week off mid-February because I was just falling apart. Then I started getting injuries and all that because I was not letting my body recover. So that was 6 months and then 3 weeks off out of 6 months. And what I've heard from other better lifters than I say that if there's one thing they wish they would have learned a lot sooner was the rest periods, intervals, weeks that you need. So if you work out 1 month hard, you need 1 week off. If you work out 2 months hard, you need 2 weeks off. If you work out 3 months hard, you need 3 weeks off. Hence, 6 weeks or 6 months. Should have taken 6 weeks off total. And it's like, if you do 2 months straight, you do 2 weeks off. If you do 3 months straight, you do 3 weeks off in a row. So, I didn't do that. And you can see I'm having the problems that come with it. I'm heavily favoring my left knee, left leg. Okay, that's enough. So, I caused this problem by not taking adequate rest. Now this is if you're working out 5 days a week, high intensity, high, not just intensity, like how much strength in like HIIT, like high intensity interval training, running. Those, yes, you definitely need rest too, but type of lifting we do. Hey, how'd you do?
I made it 5 rounds and then I shut it down. But it's funny that you mentioned the core part because the reason I stopped was I literally started to cramp in my core. I was like, whoa.
Was 10 by 10, right?
Yeah.
10 cleans, 10 toes to bar.
So definitely if I was to go into the 6, looking back, I could have slowed down on my first 2. Got my heart rate like really high.
Maybe like pace that at a slower, yeah.
I was using too much energy on the catch in my first 2.
On the what?
On
On
the
the,
way down.
oh, you're,
So I was like, wait, I figured it out though, 3, 4, and 5.
was it hang or was it drop? So you were catching it though?
Well, like,
Because when if it tells me to drop it, because I have a long duration. Oh, at the top. Got it. I thought you were catching it here. And
was like, I'm using too much energy from here to here.
instead of like getting your hips to bounce it up. Yeah.
Figured it out.
A little late.
Yeah. But that was a fun one. I'm going to definitely rip it again. I got kind of cold. One of my guys wanted to talk about something like that.
I remember when I went through it, it's really crazy. People, like my friends they were helping me, count and time and everything. I literally ran on the treadmill like a 200 or 400 meter just to get my heart rate up. Because just starting, without let me just get it. I'm like, I need a little. Yes, exactly. And then you keep for me, it was like keeping a steady pace at that pace, and then I could get through. I think it was like 20 rounds you had to do. It wasn't the same 10-10, but yeah. But yeah, the abs.
You have a moment during those workouts where, yeah, these guys are crazy. Like, there's really levels to all this stuff.
100% agree.
Yeah. What do you got left?
I'm all done. So I got to 185 on the clean, but I felt my technique is still getting off. So I have to like consciously tell myself, bring my knee in. And so once I got to 185, I was like, 195 on snatch, I had to stop. 185, I'm like, there's always tomorrow. Now I'm like, I'm excited, like I barely feel it right now. Like this is almost, no, I'm literally all the way down, which I couldn't even dream of. But that's what I'm trying to get to. I don't want to hurt it more, injure it more. I just want to get to that point where I can drop. Yeah, but it's feeling better, but I mean, it humbles you. It's like, shoot, I really want to go harder, but oh well.
I didn't know you were alive on social.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice camera. Just TikTok or Instagram?
Instagram, and well, I need the phone connected because the camera is wide, Instagram's vertical, so I have to get the phone as well to do Instagram, but the camera does Facebook and YouTube in different locations. Yeah. It was just fun because I put out a lot of content. I invest in real estate and coach people how to do it, and I was thinking, how do I get more content out there? Like, well, I don't want to walk through homes. I don't want to do any of that, like building of houses. Well, what do I do every day? I lift. So let's just go ahead and do live lifting. It worked out well though. On Monday when I hurt myself, I sent that video to my, not necessarily trainer, but like my buddy who's really good at fixing people's problems, athletes and stuff. And he got to watch the entire thing. He's like, I know exactly where the problem is, and he pointed it out, and it was, so I'm really glad. As opposed to me like trying to tell him, hey, it hurts here. He's all, since he watched the video, he's like, the problem's not here. The problem is here. and your knee came out, and that's causing it to straining, because it's not supposed to be in that tracking order. Instead of, because my feet were like this, but my knee was doing that, because my IT band was tight, and so that's putting all that strain here. So anyways, I gave him the video and said, hey, can you watch this YouTube video, and like the sections right here, and worked out great.
Dude, that's super convenient.
It also helps that I don't move. I just stay in one spot. You know,
I noticed that. It's like perfectly only this rack.
yeah. Many different reasons, but so you're gonna try that?
I'm gonna rip it again. I think I might make that one like a weekly one. I love power cleans. I still have a goal of hitting 315 in power clean.
Dude, that's heavy. A power clean 315
My heaviest is what? 2 plates and a 35. It's my wonder max.
on power.
Yeah.
So what is that? That's 295. Yeah,
It wasn't super printing. It was definitely like one of those like, all right.
a 295 power cleans.
It took me 4 attempts and I got it and I was just like, let's go. Like, I'll pull the video.
Dude, that's heavier. I can't do that. I think the most I've ever got was 285 power. I'm not the best at power clean.
So I'll show you my, here's a failure rep.
Okay,
I was
there
just
you-
not even ready.
Yeah.
Not even dropping into it. That's another failed rep. I think
So this is, you're trying it over and over again.
it's, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm gonna hit this today, dude. I don't even care. Obviously,
That was awesome.
I got it and I was hyped. But
Let me
like,
see how you got. Yeah. Well, you caught it high, wrote it down. So I would consider that almost right there.
The heels, my heels were coming up. It's interesting that power clean is such a beneficial movement for explosive movements because I have a lot of cleans, but I also do a lot of stuff that my heel is lifted.
Lifted, yeah.
So I have power through the balls of my feet. So when I'm doing that, it's like that's almost where my body defaults to feeling the strongest. So my heel, like
yes.
I gotta really loosen up the hammies before fronts and powers.
Oh, I
that
bet.
my heels will stay down.
So on your technique, like if you will focus on your technique, there's a couple points that I saw. You could easily get maybe 315 with that technique. So I'll show you what I'm seeing. Okay, so I'll pause it so you can see it. So if we get to right, let me see if I can pause it. Whoop, come on. I'll just hold it. So right, do you see where you're contacting your legs?
Not even.
It's
power.
way down there. Look, that's where you're contacting, and then you're getting up, but your head, you're doing this, and you're stopping here. If you do that, you're getting more extension. So you're halfway. Well, I'm gonna say halfway. I had to tell myself, be patient, because when you're being patient,
That's what it is.
yes, right here,
I was so
you're so
focused
fast,
on getting
you're dropping
as
under.
soon as I could.
Exactly. So two big ones, like setup. I would probably, that's not too bad. I would personally get your butt down just a little bit lower, get your back more upright. Because then, actually, no, your problems start here, and then it changes just a little bit, but it starts here because you're so far forward. You watch Olympic lifters, they're more like this, upright. They're more upright because, they don't want the bar to do this. They want to go straight up. So what I would suggest is right here, get your butt down lower, chest up more. It's a little hard angle, but it looks like your arms are going away from the bar. Your shoulders are in front of the bar. You don't want that. So that pulls you forward. So the start position, if you just fix that, everything else will start compounding better. So we start going here. This is not bad at all. What I'd like to see though is your chest driving it up. This is almost like a deadlift. So I want your chest driving it up. And then once you get to here, this is looking really good, but you're only contacting right there. If you're contacting here, it's gonna pop up so much higher. And so you're already wanting to drop. I could already tell.
I know.
You're already wanting to drop. But look at where the bar is at. If you just hit it higher, like you should be, when you're pulling, you should be contacting literally right here. And then continue, and it's like, because I had to tell myself, patient. Oh, I'm too fast.
It's like I tapped it and then tried to pull it.
Yes, you're doing this. But that is, you already know that. I was going to show you like a reason why. You already know, because, well, let me show you this. So this is not heavy, but doing this, it's heavy, but how much easier if you do this, if you just swing.
Right.
It swings, and the momentum goes up so much easier. Imagine if you had a 45 pound. You can't really do that, but this, you can do that all day. Same exact thing. you want your arms straight, and you can see right here, you start bending your elbows. You're not even dropping yet. You want to bend your elbows when you're dropping.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're already pulling here, because you're losing the swinging motion. It's more you trying to do this. So I'd get
There was a little fight or flight that kicked in.
100%. Yeah. I mean, dude, it was super impressive. But if you get this down, so number one, sit your butt back just a little bit so you're more upright. Drive your chest up. Then, once you get past your knees, you're starting to scoop them under, which is great. But you want to get that bar higher, and then finish the pull. Like you're not even halfway. You have so much more to pull. It's going to go so much higher. You're already dropping. That's not bad. Your feet were good. Your feet were, yeah. That's if you do those few things.
To stay eventually. Like.
Oh, instead of going wide,
Yeah.
it's not that big of a deal.
I know that it was because leading up to it, my feet stay. But when I get heavier, it's like just to make sure I can.
Because you want to get power. Yeah. I get it. But if you see the Olympic lifters, they're strong in that position. So because I do the same thing. I do that because it's easier to get lower. But they'll catch it like this, and they'll be so strong because they're used to that position. It'd be great to be able to do that. So it's a lot more.
I need to do more volume at lower percentages in my maxes. Because that was, I was really only doing doubles and triples leading up to. That was like 10 to 12 weeks of doubles and triples, and then that was like the peak.
Yeah. My suggestion to work on your technique, how I've gotten better, is when I go down to like maybe 185, maybe 205. Don't go much higher than that, because when you get heavier, you can't focus as much on your technique. But on like this weight, you know every single movement. Okay, I missed this, and then let's say you're doing 10 reps. The first one doesn't look good. What did I miss? Okay, let me get that. Second one, you incorporate that. Third one, okay, I missed this. Let me get this. And I like the higher reps, because after every single one, what did I miss? Okay, I didn't extend high enough, or I was too far forward, and at the lower weights, because you're not going to tax yourself that much. It's just getting that technique in your brain and then duplicating it over and getting a muscle memory. But if you fix those few things, my goodness, 315 is going to be nothing.
I'm not one to like be like, let's get but I might if I hit 315.
If you get 315 power, absolutely.
I might get rowdy. 315, 405. I did 385 on back squat, but I haven't hit 405 recently. So I want to hit 405, and I want to hit a 6-plate deadlift.
You want to get what? 6-plate deadlift? That's heavy.
I did 535 in here 3 weeks ago with these shitty bars.
Not a deadlift bar. Not a deadlift bar. The deadlift bars are awesome. There's so much slack. It just picks up the weights. It's just fantastic. Dude, I'm excited for you to get that 315. You could easily do it. Like now, if you just fix those couple things, like literally you could go back and do it again.
Yeah, I got cleans tomorrow, so I'm gonna have some fun.
There we go. I'll be here, so what time are you coming in?
Probably same time.
Cool. I'll be here, and then I'll keep my eye out and see if I can give you any pointers, but I think you already know what to do. It's just...
I'll probably try to work up to like 275 tomorrow. See what happens. Well, dude, I appreciate you. Always.
Absolutely, buddy.
That was free game. All right.
Absolutely.
Have a great rest.
Okay, you too, man. That was fun. Super nice guy. Really strong, too. And very fit. I don't know if you saw him, but very fit. Very nice, too. So I always love encouraging people who are super nice people. So anyways, you didn't watch you weren't able to watch the video, but if you could just picture the different points that I was giving him. I mean, that's just what you do when you're doing Olympic lifting. Back up, butt down, drive the chest up, don't let the bar sway. Finish the pull, do a big pull to where you get all the way back. Yeah, it's just so much technique. It's just so much fun for me. I love doing this, but man, I'm so glad like I can actually squat. I was actually able to sit. Excuse that. Let me switch that. I was actually able to sit in a squat very low, like in the very bottom of the squat, which I wasn't able to yesterday. Definitely wasn't able to do last week, so I'm very, very glad I got that worked out. But yeah, if you didn't see it, I was just giving some coaching lessons, or pointers, not coaching, but just pointers on the Olympic lifting, but my favorite thing to do. And you guys, I when I was hurt last week, I was doing bench press and curls. It was so freaking boring. It was so boring doing bench press and curls. I could see why everybody gets bored when they come to the gym. Bench press and curls are so boring. That's why I do Olympic lifting. So if you want to do Olympic lifting, I'd encourage you to do it because it's just so much fun. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, there we go.